It feels hard now because you're doing this for the first time, and I'm trying to give you this process of how you find problems one by one and fix one by one all of them. And once you learn this process, once you force yourself to follow this process, that you need to fix problems one by one, line by line. You cannot skip things, you cannot assume things. You need to be sure of what you're doing and where you're making mistakes. Like, fix problems one by one before you move forward. If you will learn this process, if you follow this process, you can work with anything. You can build larger things. But the problem with someone who is starting out like you is that you want to jump around. You're not used to paying attention to every line and following the execution, what's going on. And it's okay. That's what happens when you start out. You're assuming things too much, and you're just not paying enough attention to how the flow of execution happens. But once you will learn this, once you will realize that, okay, I can't jump around, I can't skip things, I need to fix problems one by one. Once you realize this and once you will follow this, it's gonna be easier. Then at that point, it's going to be just how fast can I fix problems one by one? Not skipping steps, not taking shortcuts, not ignoring things, not assuming, but how fast can I fix problems one by one? What do I need to do to fix problems? Then it's going to be automatic. It's going to become easier. It's going to be faster. But this learning process is slow in the beginning because you're not used to thinking this way.
No, 100%. Like, I mean, here is like you have to go step by step. And that's something that, like, I don't know, I'm somebody who does everything fast. That's the truth. Like that's, I think, one of like the things that frustrates me a bit about web development, that it's like, it is true, you have to go line by line, because then you realize, oh, I didn't add a comma, and that's why it's not working. But I've never been like that. I don't know, like, I do consider myself patient to others. Like, I don't know, I can listen to you for hours and I don't have a problem. But in my case, when I work for like my things, it's like, it has to be quick. Like, I don't know, like, that's how I've always worked. And well, yeah.
I remember in the beginning I was too fast and I didn't pay attention. I was just making mistakes, making a mess. And then when I got to the point where it's such a big mess where I couldn't add anything else, just everything broke. As I was trying to add something, I needed to just stop and really think, what am I doing here? I need to fix these problems. And then at that point I realized, okay, there's no other way. If I'm gonna it's called technical debt. You're creating a debt. Imagine if you would create a debt in your bank account. You would have to fix it at some point. And that's what you're doing with your code. You're creating a debt. And if you learn this process of doing everything properly, you never have debt and you can move forward fast. One more quick thing, I think we can finish soon, but one more quick thing is, you said you've been doing this for 2 days, and maybe the other exercise that you did took you less time, but 2 days is not a long time for some one thing, like one feature in software development. There are features that I work on for months, 2 months, 3 months, and that's a long feature project, but that's way later. If you're just starting out, it seems I've been working on this 2 days and I'm getting frustrated, I'm not getting anywhere, but just, it's okay, it takes time.
I have to learn to be patient.
Yeah.
Definitely.